Hi, I'd like to introduce you to Waqas, who's one of our highly experienced English language teachers. Waqas, could you just tell us a bit about yourself, please?
Sure, I would love to. So as you said, my name is Waqas and I'm from Manchester in the United Kingdom, and I love to play football, and I also love to travel the world and meet new people.
Great, thank you. Now, how long have you been teaching English for, and what qualifications have you got?
I've been teaching English for 8 years, and the qualifications that I have, well, I have a degree in psychology and education. I also have a PGCE, which puts me in a position to be a qualified English teacher. I also have a CELTA, which allows me to teach English to adults across the world.
Wonderful, thank you. And where in the world have you worked, and what nationalities have you taught?
Good question. I've taught all over the world. So to be specific, I've taught here in the UK. I've also taught in Qatar. I've also taught in the UAE, and my students have ranged from all parts of the world. That includes from Southeast Asia, including countries such as China, Thailand, and the Philippines, all the way to the Middle East, including countries such as Saudi Arabia, and as I mentioned before, the UAE and Qatar. I've also taught students from South Asia as well, including Pakistan and India.
Thank you. And what types of English language training have you delivered?
Well, I've delivered a diverse range of English language courses. That includes IELTS training. I've also taught English for business purposes. So that includes training adults who are working in call centers. And I've also taught general English. So enough to get students ready for a one-to-one conversation.
Wonderful. And finally, what could a learner expect if they were going to be taught by you?
Great question. So the way I carry out my training programs is in a very unique way. So firstly, what I do is I carry out a diagnostic test. That allows me and the student to know the student's strengths and weaknesses. Once we've learned what the strengths and weaknesses are, we can develop a strategical program that will allow myself and the student to train the student up to a certain level. So it's very differentiated, very student-centered, and it's very personalized.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much, Waqas.
No problem. Thank you.
Now, if you're interested in developing your English language skills and working with Waqas, then following this video will be all the contact details, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks again.